What's going on, guys? I'm bringing you another video today. We're going to be talking about Big Mom. So, a lot of people are on Katakuri right now, understandably so. 7k a turn is pretty nasty. So then why would we even bother with this deck? I actually really like our leader ability here. I was watching Store Championship. The final was, I think, Zoro into Big Mom. And the player being able to manipulate the life to hit the triggers all the time, whether it be Shirahoshi, Brule, and then these triggers to bop stuff really quickly, were pretty strong. Um, Gives you like a control-y type of build as opposed to Katakuri, which is more of like a casino aggro version. Like they still want to hit their big curves on time, but you're pushing damage a lot more efficiently. I think this big yellow mom, you might be able to stall a little bit, deny a little bit of the resources, take advantage of your 10 drop. So there were two players at my local that were like theory crafting this up. They decided that 4 Katakuri was the number, and I was like, wow. um, I'm not exactly 100% on their numbers. They were kind of, keeping it to themselves until the end. So I didn't get to see the whole build, but very interesting. Big Mom, not to be underestimated. I think in a metagame where you're in Whitebeard heavy, she's probably not as good as Katakuri. But everything else, she might actually be pretty decent. Because again, once you're at 3 life, you can start taking advantage of the ability to stack your triggers however you see fit. Pro tip, I didn't even know this until later because I've never played with a card. You can take your bottom life. So you're able to start stacking very quickly. So you can know what your bottom life is, your top life is very quickly. So very strong. The very end of the game, he stacked 2 Thunderbolt against his Zoro player who was on the Teach package, which means he had no top end whatsoever. Zoro wouldn't have been enough because if he hit the life, Thunderbolt hits any of his other attackers. So it was really cool. It was really, really, really cool. I like it a lot. Again, not 100% sure on the numbers. Have no idea what he was doing. But we're going to try this out. We got a game into Katakuri. So let's see which is the better yellow deck. So we have a nice curve for going first. The only other thing I wish we did have was the 7 drop, but it is what it is. So no pudding for him, which is nice for me. Let's see if he decides to block here. Takes it. There's the Shirahoshi. It's pretty nice, +1. Discards a smoothie and a cracker, so that's good information to keep track of, by the way, guys. When you're playing against yellow, anytime that you see them dumping these triggers, whether it be for like effects like Ikoku or what's the other one? Parasparrow himself. That's good information to know that it's less likely that they're gonna hit. We take that. Holds 2. We'll attack 5. Attack 5 again. Okay. And then we're going to take a peek at my opponent's life and put that on the bottom. And play this pudding. And because we're going to hit that on curve, we 100% take that. Finds his own pudding. This might be a long one. Let's see where he decides to go with this. It's gonna go at Parasparrow, which is fine. Resolves. We'll take... we'll take her. See how it goes. So I think we attack 6 first, just in case this is a Thunderbolt. Again, we don't know what it is. Attack 5 again. We know last life is what's her face. So let's just play this. Gives me the life, which is massive. And these mirrors. Sorry, dog. But unlike him, I'm in the lead, so I'm actually gonna trash. Well, it's a sad trigger to miss, but it's fine. Because we won't hit 10 on time, or not on time, but not yet. He wants to deny it from me. Interesting. Smart play, though. Let's pudding first. I've seen all the things. That's pretty huge. We'll go 7 here first. Again, for things like Thunderbolt. Like I said, we'll attack 5 to pull a card. And then that's fine. And then we'll play this one to see if he trashes. Gives me the life. And we know last... Actually, pass. We know last is what's her face. So what we can do is trash his blocker so he can't see it, and then attack 5-5-8-8. I mean 5-8-8. We're at 5 life, which means we're nowhere near dead. He 10 drops, which is okay. That resolves, no trigger. We will counter that with Cracker. Take... Did we take? I think we counter. Yep, and then we'll attack 8. We'll play Big Mommies over Pudding. So that information of what his life was pretty huge for me. That's 3. Yo, 5 dead cards? No way.
Alright, we got a game into Whitebeard. He's getting his dream of playing second. I think I'm gonna keep this. See how we go. We're gonna hit 10 late. I think we take Katakuri for the body, to be honest. Or do I just take 10? I think we just take 10. Pass. Reason being just because sticking the Katakuri on 5 is not the most inefficient, and I can get more attacks in this way. Plus, Katakuri never gets to have rush against this deck, ever. So yeah. Ooh, okay. No more, please. We're good. We got it. He found Blocker Marco, which is really good against Yellow. Yellow struggles to deal with it, and outside of Thunderbolts. And it's their main way to deal with these 10 drops, attacking them. Excuse me. So if you can double Marco on like turn 8, that's going to be really annoying. I'm not in the rush yet to go down, so I'll counter 1, especially since our hand's light. That's good. They have Marco, obviously, but it's just a good way to deal with the board. I'll attack 6 with Pero. following this turn, we can kind of set up our Cracker, our Thunderbolt, because we'll be at 3 life. So play Cracker, pass. He took the damage. I'm assuming then he doesn't have 9-drop. If you have multiple 9-drops, it's actually kind of worth protecting your life. If you don't find 9-drops and you found a couple whiffs, then not so much. There's Marco to delete our Brule. 2 into 2 is fine. We'll take that just because we didn't have a good play. Now we do. Okay. So our triggers are set up pretty good. So we'll kill the Izo so that Maki knows not to play later in the game. We'll play this girl. I'm assuming you just give me the life. I don't think going to 0 is the smartest thing. Yeah. Because he took a hit. So that means he'd be at 1 on his 9 beer turn. This is double Marco. It's kind of poopy for us, but it's fine. I really just want him to turn this sideways. If he's smart, he's actually careful with this. Attack 6 and then double Marcos. I played yellow a lot, and again, I really feel like Whitebeard is really favored, especially against a deck like Big Mom that doesn't have the offense that Katakuri does. But Big Mom definitely has the lasting power, so we'll see how this game goes out. What is that, 12 cards in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 at the end of this turn if you... yeah, we take that. No trigger. I kind of do want to take this hit to start setting up our hand. But then again, I might take the turn off. We'll see what happens. Izo into second Marco. I mean, Izo. Otama into second Marco. With that counter. I still gotta be careful. Just gonna go 8 here. Regardless, I'm gonna eat a counter, an event counter, if he wants to save that. Or wipe your pirates. He could still have that, yeah. It's good of him. I can actually pressure one more time. I forgot I'm at 9, not 8. And then we'll bottom deck the 5-drop. Again, he turns it sideways. That means I get to pressure it again. I'm only expecting him to 9-drop right now. Yeah. Interesting. Don't agree with that play. But he doesn't want to give me the 3 life to start playing with. But you already know I have 110, so if he remembers. Goes my face, that's fine. Okay. like I said, we're just gonna go harass Marco. He's gonna eat events or 2Ks that, and if he just gives it to me, that's fine. That's an even trade. There's the guard. Then he has to discard another 2K. It's either 2 cards or an event. So what's it gonna be? I take that every day of the week, especially if he doesn't have any more 1K counters in hand, which he does. Doesn't matter because we're gonna go bam. That's a rad beam gone. That's huge. I'm still at 4 life. Does he second 9? This is literally kind of how this matchup breaks down into, is like, if you're gonna hit multiple 9s, then I have to hit multiple 10s. And if I just hit multiple 10s and you never find your second or third, then it's GG. Do I care? I think I do. Does he attempt to do it again, or is he going to play Marcos? I feel like you have to set up the Marcos. I don't think you have the opportunity to just twiddle your thumbs. That's fine. Eesh. That's fine. And then 1 Marco with no events up. That's GG. So yeah, we'll go like this. That a Thunderbolt that I trashed. I Thunderbolted my Thunderbolt. Yeah, no save. Just attack. Like that. Use card action. We'll take bottom life. Add card to life. And that should be the whole game. I think the turn that he wasted Otama into this was a misplay. Alright, last game's into ace. We're going second. It's not the greatest go second hand. It's a little bit better, I guess. Do I want to use Sanji? We could do Sanji. If he eats any counters, it's fine. Or events. Some aces opt for Seaquake. I think it's correct. I'm going to take this all day, every day of the week. We're going to use that. We'll trash Shirahoshi. Thunderbolt. Go like this. Go like this. Look. We'll take... I guess we'll take Cracker, right? And pass. So we're looking pretty good. I'm expecting him to kill... Doesn't want to kill Sanji. Could Fire Fist, I suppose. What am I doing next turn? 6 Don. I can take this hit, use this trigger for sure. Trash the Parasparrow. And now we're pretty set up. He's gonna Marco our Sanji. It's pretty good for us. Yeah. I'm not gonna use the ability. I'm just gonna set up our life. Going to do one of these things. Take bottom. Put that on top. And then do you, I suppose? We'll take 2k Sanji. We're looking okay. We're looking pretty solid right now. It's gonna go Marco with the smoothie, which is fine. We'll use trigger. We'll discard the cracker we picked up to play another cracker. Blocker Marco. Let's play 7-drop first. I want to see what he does. Good news. And then we'll go like this. I'm not going to expose Cracker to damage. I'm just going to wait. Yep, that's a 2k counter. Interessante. We're looking pretty solid, knowing that next turn's a 10 mom. If he doesn't pump this, then I for sure just counter. Okay. Well, it's gonna eat like that. And we'll take the last one. That way we can 10 drop safely. Don't give him any resources. Now we'll 5, doesn't matter. The only thing that's potentially dangerous is another Flame Emperor. Very likely, highly possible. I would have to hit like amazing triggers. It's playing a pretty dirtily version, playing into 9, Crossfire. I don't dislike Crossfire, don't get me wrong. I just, you guys saw my Ace video. I think you should be tuning a little more aggressively instead of trying to control. You're not going to control Whitebeard in the late game, and Zoro, depending on how it's built, won't give you the time either. And then doing 2-for-1s is mediocre. I do like Roundtable. Roundtable is one of my favorite cards. Fire Fist. That's all his gas though. 1 card in hand, 2 attacks. No trigger. Funny enough, I can kind of just kill him with the nerds on board. I'm just gonna go 5. He can't stop 3 attacks with just a block in this. So GG. That's a dead Marco. 5 again. There's the counter. The disrespect. And that's the game. All right, y'all. That's the video. Pretty fast considering we were playing Yellow Mom. So you guys got to see some of the potential there. I'm not too sure on the skill of our opponents. You know, that is how it is on Sim. You can't really count this as practice unless you know who you're playing with. So take it with a grain of salt, but you can see that Mom still has the ability to play a very powerful game plan, especially in the end game. Being able to manipulate life triggers is really cool. Right now, it's just determining if you have enough time to do it. There is a version of Zoro that I haven't showcased or talked about too much, except just, you know, a little bit of the Fiery Doll, the John Bay package is really powerful. There's an extremely hyper aggressive Zoro deck that I have, so maybe that'll be our Friday list. That'll be our way we end the week. Very different take than from both mid-range Zoro and the late game-ish Zoro that wants to play the Whitebeards. So stay tuned for that. We have another hyper aggressive red deck coming for you. That said, guys, that's the end of our video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. We're almost at 1K subs, which is pretty amazing, to be honest with you. I never thought I'd be here. We shot up from 780 to like 830 something ish. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all of you, the comments, the discourse down there, even the trolling. I always love to respond to the troll posts. So I love it all. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for watching and sticking around for so long. Peace.